For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, we are live and amplified. So let's get ready to podcast.
Fire it up.
Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Live and Amplified Livecast. We're here again at the Picasso the Kid album release show here at the Unity Center in Roswell, New Mexico. We're joined now with this gentleman here, Torch. And, of course, I have my co-host, Brady.
Always.
Yes, sir, yes,
What's
sir.
up?
Good to meet you, Torch.
Hey, nice to meet you guys.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, how you got into music?
Well, I'm originally from here. I'm from Roswell.
Okay.
I grew up here and stuff like that. I left here when I was about 15, and I went to California.
Nice.
And kind of got my life right. I kind of became a Christian. I rededicated my life back to God, and
Okay.
I started doing music, I guess. You know, I used to write poetry a lot.
Right.
And someone told me poetry is music. So I was like, oh,
Yes.
okay. So I started converting it, you know what I mean? And from there, it just blew up. And then I stopped for a while.
Good.
And when I stopped, you know, I fell back into some of the things I used to do, and I had kids. I did a lot of stupid
Right.
stuff, and then I came back in 2015, and you know, a lot of stuff happened in my life within that time period between 2013 and 15 that I just, you know, a lot of friends died, a lot of people, and I
Right.
kind of felt guilty, you know, because like I could influence their life in a better way.
Right.
So that's what I did, and since 2015 we've been rocking, and that's it.
Heck yeah. How long you been doing it?
2015, so what, 2.5 going on?
Oh,
3
3 years.
Yeah,
Okay,
3
yeah,
years.
sorry.
Are you good?
I just didn't do the math there. I'm like, what?
Like, wait.
Right. Nice. So do you have any albums out? Do you have some recordings?
Yeah, I got an album called Turn Up on iTunes and Spotify and everything
Okay.
like that. And you just look up Torch Turn Up on iTunes and Spotify or
Okay.
whatever.
We'll get
else.
link-
YouTube too, yeah.
YouTube. We'll
Yep.
get links to all
We'll make
your,
sure we get links
and
stuff
afterwards,
and
that way we
absolutely.
can put them in the description.
yeah, we're all
links in
about the cross
description.
promotion.
Nice. It'd be cool too, like, cause I have a couple mixtapes,
Okay.
and I think my mixtapes are better than my albums. But that's how, like,
Nice.
you know, what is his name? Logic came out with Bobby Tarantino, or whatever,
Right.
And everybody says that was better than, you know.
Yeah. That's
don't
how
know,
I feel about people like Immortal Technique and stuff. His early
Right.
mixtapes are a
Right.
lot better
Tech
than his
Nine's
albums.
new album came out. That was.
Oh, I haven't heard it yet.
Man, it was.
Man.
He's one artist I like to work with. Him, Waka Flocka is my dude. I like
Yeah,
Waka Flocka,
yeah.
man.
He's cool
lit.
as hell.
So yeah, I got all that stuff on iTunes. And
Well,
everything.
speaking of artists like that and stuff, tell us some more about like your influences.
Well, my influence, I honestly would have to say, influence nowadays. I'm gonna start from the 2000s because you have so many rappers nowadays.
Right.
You know what I mean, would definitely be Waka Flocka. He's an influence just because I like his energy.
Right.
You know, because I don't like going to shows and seeing shows that are boring. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
That's
going
my
to
biggest complaint with the hip hop game.
It is, man. And, you know, you got Drake and them. And a lot of people tell you, they're like, well, why do you rap with your lyrics in the back? It's like Drake gets paid $50,000 to do the same thing I'm doing. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So it's like, you know, I just can bring the same energy. So
Yeah.
I watched Waka Flocka perform a lot, and I was like, man, the dude makes me want to, you know, have fun.
Right.
So
right. Yeah, he's lively as hell.
He really is. So I really, he's a big influence for the energy.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
One sec.
Oh, you
They
good?
got some bass going. No, that's all right. These mics are fine with it.
Heavy ass
Yes,
bass.
Little,
heavy bass.
The
camera shook.
little high pass frequency.
Right.
Set
lot of high
around.
pass
Yeah,
frequency.
we'll get rid of it.
Yeah, but you know, he's an influencer.
Cool.
I think for hip hop in the genre I'm in would probably be Bizzle.
Okay.
A guy named Bizzle and Dayton, whatever how do I ever say his name.
You see it red more than you hear it.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
you know, they're influencers too, and other than that, man, I don't really have too much more influencers. I guess I'm really into the bars type area.
Okay.
Granted, it's really hype stuff, but as a bars area because nowadays you don't have too many bars nowadays.
Right.
with,
Yeah.
you
It's
know,
kind of a dying thing.
and it's sad, but it is what it is.
Well, unless you go back to where I'm from.
Boston, right?
Yeah.
And it's a trip because you see a lot of people underground that have bars, man.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people underground that are dope.
Yeah.
But a lot of people they sleep on that because of the social, the higher media. You got Migos
Yeah.
and them, and a lot of people don't like. I remember listening to Migos when they came out a long time ago, and they
Yeah.
weren't really mumble rappers,
Right.
And out of
Right.
nowhere, I think I feel like a lot of people don't understand that culture or that side. Down south
Yeah.
they talk like that. You know what I
It's
mean?
just regular there.
It's just regular for them.
Yeah.
So when they rap, we don't understand it. But at the
Yep.
same time, when the bars get overlooked because the beat, that's a problem for me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you don't have bars and you just have a beat,
So on that topic,
Mhm.
your writing style, do you write
yes,
the beat, or not write the beat, write the words first and then do the beat, or do you do the beat and then write the words to the
I do
beat?
both.
Both?
So,
Okay.
Okay.
So I'll write to the beat. If I hear a beat, like a fire beat, oh
Uh,
man, this is dope, and I'll instantly start writing.
Okay.
Sometimes, because I find inspiration from anything, I've gotten into lately I've been asking everybody around me if I'm writing or I'm writing for a feature or a song, I just tell them, give me a word. And they're like, chair.
Nice.
Or
Mad
light.
Libs?
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
mad,
Hell yeah.
just mad to throw it at me. I'm like, all right, cool, and I'll go off that. You know what I mean?
Hell
But
yeah.
it's something
That's a good
that,
mental exercise to keep
Yeah.
you
It
sharp.
Exactly, because some people say. Well, someone told me the other day they're like expedient, and I was like, what is that even? What is that?
Right,
What is that?
right. How do I rhyme it?
Right, exactly. So
Broaden your vernacular a bit.
exactly. So I had to look up what the word meant, and I'm really like everything I say is a deeper meaning to it. You know what I
Right.
mean? Bars come into a deeper meaning. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody loves Pac because Pac was real. It was
Yeah.
some deep stuff. Everybody liked Biggie because Biggie could freestyle his head off.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? So
Yeah.
I think when it comes to bars, there has to be a deeper meaning than just words rhyming.
Right.
So that's how I try to do it, especially without cussing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. Oh, it's tough.
It's really, especially when you first start, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because I had a really bad habit of saying the N word a lot, because that's how I
Yep.
used to talk, you know what
Yep.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
And a lot of people are like, you're a Christian, you can't say that. I'm like, why not? And then, and
Just a word, man.
right, it just means ignorant.
Right.
But, I looked at it in the light, and, there's artists out there that say the N word that are Christian rappers. That's to them. That's
Right,
their
yeah.
fight.
Right, that's
You know
their
what I'm saying?
choice.
Yeah, that's their fight, but I'm not going to fight that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yep.
So those are my influences, and that's
Nice.
those are the people I look up to right now.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. So what's in the plans for you? Like is music something you just kind of do in your free time because you enjoy it, or is this
Oh, no,
this
it's
a
a
full
career.
time? This a
I'm
career?
I'm trying to make this a career.
Okay.
And it's sad. It sucks because a lot of good people, you know what I mean, are overshadowed by people that they didn't want it as a career.
Right.
And it was given to them.
Right.
So, I want to see it as a career because we have a brand called Torch Life Gang, and Torch Life Gang is just basically being as lit and crazy for God that you can be,
Yeah.
and that's what we wanted to do because, a lot of times Christians get persecuted because, you shouldn't be in a club or you shouldn't be at an event like this. And it's like,
Right.
but Jesus was hanging out with, tax collectors, and
Yeah.
prostitutes,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
it's like,
exactly.
Just hanging
everybody,
out with undesirable.
right. And everybody
Yeah.
wants to be like Jesus, but they don't want to do what he did.
No.
Yep.
And that's what bothers me. So, and Jesus was on, you got to be really dedicated to something to die for it. You know what
Right.
I mean? And I rededicate my life, and I said, God, I'd die for
Nice,
this.
man.
I'd die for what you call me to do. If one day I'm on stage and something happens, I did it for your glory. You know what I'm saying? So
Heck
we're
yeah.
gonna party even harder upstairs
Right.
than I am here. So, it's just Torch Life Gang. That's the motto. Is I'm pushing that forward, letting people know you got to be lit. And everybody talks about being lit, but no one's lit.
Yeah.
Right.
So-
Right. Nice.
That's that, man.
Nice. So, do you have any other shows coming up in the area?
I do. April 5th, I have a show in. Today's the 16th, right?
Yes, March 16th.
Oh, okay. Whew. April 5th, I have a show in Albuquerque at the Jam Spot. It's a rock concert.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a rock concert. So I'm the only I'm the only Christian there, and then I'll be the only rapper there.
Well, you may not be the only Christian.
Yeah,
I've
well,
done a
yeah,
lot- I've done a
something
lot
like
of
that.
Christian rock.
yeah. So I really want to open for Skillet. That'd be lit.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Man, my
awesome.
stepkids talk about Skillet. I haven't
Oh
seen them, but they love
man, they're so that's like a dream. But anyway,
Nice.
I have April 5th. I have a rock concert that I'll be at, and then April 28th I have another show at the same place for a hip hop show. And in
Okay.
between there, like in between now, I'll probably get booked again and again and again. So it's just
Nice.
whatever comes, I get it.
So keep up with those social medias.
them. Yes.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Instagram Torch ABQ, Facebook too, all across the board. Torch
Nice.
ABQ.
That's one of our questions is
Yeah.
to plug your music. Where can people
Yeah,
buy
Torch
it, get it?
ABQ all across, except for Snapchat. But Snapchat's personal.
Right,
So
right, right.
I don't want everybody.
Something's got to be.
Exactly. And my lady, she gets mad because she's like, you don't ever post anything. I'm like, it's private. I'm like, this is us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as this life becomes this life, we have no privacy. You know what I mean?
Right,
And you look
right.
at, you know, I was looking at the Beyonce and Jay-Z aspect, you know, and
Yep.
Yeah.
he cheated and all that.
Dude,
other
everything
stuff,
they
and-
do is public.
Exactly. Kim
They-
Kardashian stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
They can't walk outside without anyone knowing.
exactly. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, I want her to be able to go places, you know, if I do get where I want to go, I want her to go places and people not bug her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
I want to go places where people just bug me. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And if
Yep.
they see her, they see her. Oh, well. You know what I mean? But they
Yeah.
don't know nothing what's going on behind closed doors.
Exactly.
So-
Exactly. Nice, man. Well, we're trying to keep these quick tonight because we're
Oh,
trying to get
absolutely.
everybody in and
Absolutely.
whatnot. But we do have one question we like to ask everyone that we work with.
Uh-huh.
It's, why music?
Why music? It's because I've seen a lot of people change through music, you know, and you know, music is probably the second powerful tool you can use out there, other than, you know, just free speech.
Right.
You know, because music, a lot of people nowadays make music just to make it, but you know, when you make music with a purpose, it changes things.
Yes.
And it changes a lot of things.
Yep.
So it's so powerful. That's why I appreciate music. You know what I
Nice.
mean? So music, because it can change someone's attitude from being depressed to being hyper.
Yes.
You know, it's such a powerful tool, and that's what I want to use. You know what I mean? And that's what I feel
Hell
like
yeah.
I'm called to use. And I'm gonna do it.
Nice,
So-
man. Nice. Well, thank you so much for joining us
Hey, no
today.
problem, man. I
Really
appreciate
appreciate
you
it.
guys. I appreciate
Look
y'all.
forward to us. We'll be releasing this video, all these videos over the next like week and a half, 2 weeks.
Oh,
and
dope, man.
We'll
Yeah.
make sure to tag you and whatnhat.
Absolutely, man. Holla at me. I appreciate you
Awesome, man.
guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you much.